Okay, so a popular or rather common question that I get is I want to dye my hair. Should I dye my hair? Will dyeing my hair damage my hair? The short answer is yes. Dyeing your hair is going to introduce damage to your hair. And this is because of the ingredients in dyes. So you have things like peroxide, you have bleach, you have ammonia in a lot of conventional hair dyes. And that is introducing damage to your hair because it strips your hair of moisture and it also alters the protein bonds in your hair. So it is damaging to your hair. But my full answer is that you shouldn't be scared from dyeing your hair because dyeing your hair may be a way for you to kind of really enjoy your hair. So I too want to dye my hair. I want jet black hair like the model sitting in front of me and like my daughter. I think that really jet black hair, for example, gives the illusion as well of fuller hair. So it can be really useful for some people who have thinner hair to feel or to have their hair look like it's thicker. So I definitely see the advantages of dyeing your hair. Not only to give the illusion of thicker hair if you're going to dye your hair black, but some people want to play with color. A light brown, a light blonde, some highlights, but I have to be honest, it is damaging to your hair because of the reasons that I said. There are, however, ways to mitigate against dyeing your hair. So we know, and I've said, that the bleach, the ammonia, the peroxide is introducing damage by stripping moisture from your hair, by altering the bonds in your hair. How can you then mitigate against that damage? You can mitigate against that damage by making sure that you keep on top of your healthy hair care regimen. So making sure that you wash your hair regularly and then following through with a good deep conditioner, a really rich deep conditioner, as well as a fantastic leave-in conditioner like the one from the Obi Lifestyle brand. And then finishing up with a penetrative oil that can add strength back into your hair. Something like the Kalila oil, for example. By making sure that you mitigate, that you baby your hair, for example, whilst it's being dyed, you can mitigate against the damage that you've already introduced. And I'll say one thing. For those of you who go ahead to dye your hair, you can't then dye your hair and then be using heat indiscriminately on your hair as well. When you dye your hair, try and hold back or strip back on other styling methods that can be damaging to your hair. So use heat less, don't stress your strands out, and just take extra care of it. And one final thing, don't dye your hair at home. That is my strict advice as a hair coach. If you want to dye your hair, go to a professional. Get it done properly. That way, you're ensuring that somebody who knows what they're doing, who has been trained in what they're doing, is handling your hair in the best way possible. And actually, one final thing, don't over dye your hair. So the worst thing that you can do is dye back to back to back. That will literally finish your hair. I hope that helps.